Today, we have covered up the faces of our guests due to privacy sakes. Is it true that you two were the instigators of doing a runner in a Sydney cafe in November 2009?
No.
Yeah.
Is it something you two daredevils have made a habit of since then?
No.
Yes.
Should I be concerned that you'll be running off before paying the bill today?
No.
Yes.
Quick, nobody's looking.
Excuse me. Where are you going?
Hello everyone. Welcome to New York. My name's Nick.
My name's Corinne. I've obviously got a bigger mouth than you.
Well, we won't go there.
Hi guys, Ryan here.
Why are you guys speaking normally? You've got sweets as well.
We're just normal.
Put it to the side of your mouth.
Yeah, I
Why?
can do that.
There we
That's
go.
Boring.
There we go.
That's boring.
There we go.
Even if I have it in the middle, I can still speak with it. No. COVID, hello. Yeah, you keep that one.
Keep that one.
Double dipper.
Don't put it back.
Welcome to our lovely podcast, which is called...
Between a rock and a hard sweet
And a hard sweet today, yeah.
and a hard print.
Are you alright? Come
Love
on.
it because he's like in the middle of sucking or chewing.
You've gone the colour of your t-shirt. I love it.
Actually, are you a sucker or blah, blah, blah. Are you guys suckers or chewers?
I
Depends.
crush.
Crush.
I'm a crusher.
Crusher.
I'm a crusher.
Depends.
I can't have it just dilly-dallying in my mouth. Just get
Dilly-dallying.
it out the way. Just get it gone.
that
Time
what
is
he
money.
said?
Time is
Is that what he says
money.
to men as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop dilly dally.
Big mouth, do not dilly-dally there. Because
Honestly.
me, I always go in there with the intention of sucking. But it always ends up being a chew. Not the men. Because I don't like men. Sweet.
We're talking about calamari.
Okay.
Why do I do this?
Calamari?
So you go with the intention of sucking
Yes.
And you end up chewing.
and you end up chewing.
Yeah, the poor girl.
Anybody went to hospital a couple of times from that?
There's so many routes that I could take with that, and I
Take one,
think
take
I
one.
don't. I'm not gonna.
Why?
I'm gonna be nice to you on this
Come on.
podcast.
100%. We've given you
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of stick in the past.
Oh, jeez.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think
We let
this
you
is
off
your
this
time
time.
off.
Even
We're
though
not
what you
like
just said
so
now is so
much.
ridiculous,
Really is.
we'll give it a chance.
What, sucking and chewing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a choice, you stick to it. 'Cause
Can't
I-
you do both?
Well, once I've started chewing, I just can't stop chewing.
Well, what are we talking about? Food?
But if you have like a lemon
They don't allow
sherbet or something, you can't just crush that up
But I'll
like a
suck for a
hard-boiled
bit.
sweet.
No, well, yeah, but once I get to the point where I think, oh, you know,
You go through it.
well, it takes a lot of willpower not to chew.
So what if you eating
wrong
ice
with
cream?
you?
What if you're eating ice cream, like ice cream on a stick?
Um,
You just go and start chewing it.
Then he
Yeah.
licks.
No, I don't nick it. I don't nick it. What was that? What is he doing?
brain freeze.
Is that what your brain freeze is like?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
definitely.
I can't even do it.
You two are gonna have to carry this podcast because honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that face on you before. But
Shit, wrong button again.
Yeah.
it is suspect though. To be fair.
Every single episode, I struggle with these buttons.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't be in charge of them. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
in front of me.
I know, but just don't
I
press
don't
them.
trust you two with them.
Well, Ryan can't reach, but at least I've been hitting the mark each time.
We don't trust ourselves with that.
This was not what we were going to talk about. So
It
what were we supposed to talk about?
We are talking about. Yeah, have you ever run out on a bill? So you had
done
a
a
nice
runner.
lunch or dinner, and for whatever reason, you've just left without paying.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us the
It
story?
wasn't on purpose.
And we'll be the judge of that.
I probably should call my parents to get them to explain the story.
Dear.
Yeah. It was
like
actually
it's
a number of years ago, so we were all in Sydney,
Australia.
for a wedding. So there was, actually it was my sister's wedding, and so it was my parents, myself, my younger sister, my daughter, then also the mother of the
Right?
groom.
Groom. Okay.
Yeah. So there was, what's that? Six people?
Are you wanting me to count them? Sorry.
I lost track.
I'm like, his brother's mother, the cousin, the second cousin.
All of us, all
Loads
of
of
us
people, loads.
except
A
for
group.
Chloe.
Yeah.
All of us except for Chloe. She was the only one that was a child.
Okay.
So obviously my parents at that time are probably 70s, 60s, 70s.
Are you mentioning their age just to say, okay, they should know better?
Yes.
Great, yeah. Remember this. Right.
I should know better at my age. I was in my 30s at the time.
So it was your
My
fault.
younger sister was in her 20s. So we're all adults, and we're not risky people, not the kind of people that do naughty things.
Okay, you don't live
Generally.
on the edge.
Not really.
Okay.
My parents are quite innocent, vulnerable.
Until this moment.
Well, yeah. Okay, so
Until this
we've gone
moment.
out for coffee the morning of, I think it was either the day before or the morning of the wedding. I cannot remember exactly. And we're in a coffee shop in Queen Victoria building. I shouldn't give myself a no, no afterwards.
They're gonna come get you.
Sheepers. So we're sitting there, and it's one of those coffee shops where you sit in the actual mall section, like the building section, not in the actual cafe.
Okay.
So it's sort of, you have the cafe, and then it's in like the communal area
Like a food court.
kind of thing, but it was
Food
only
court
one-
kind of a vibe.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there. We have just wasn't like a dinner. It was just cake, coffee, that kind of thing.
Sounds good.
But
Nice.
6 odd people. This is why I was trying to work out how many people it was. 6 odd people in Sydney. You could probably be looking at it around $100.
You ate
Okay.
about
I guess.
6 people. You ate about 2 cakes probably.
No. What?
2 full cakes.
We had a little. Oh my word!
I feel the shade, but I don't know the reason for the shade.
Continue.
Calling you fat.
Sorry,
I'll tell
continue.
you the-
Continue.
I'll tell you the story.
Not if there's counting
No,
involved.
tell me.
So, anyway, so we finish our cakes and coffees, and then everyone starts going to the toilet one by one,
Okay.
like or 2 by maybe the.
Sounds like a good plan. Take
Well,
heed.
I didn't go. I
Were
stayed.
they going to the toilet or to Noah's Ark first? Because it's 1 by 1 and 2 by 2. Like, decide what you want. Let us know. Let us know what
You
is
can't be too careful. You never know when a flood.
That
might
is
come.
brilliant. Next time you go, next time we'll go together. It's not suspicious at all.
Anyway, this story
I
is
think the notes
dragging.
now.
This story is dragging.
Go on. We like it. I
So
like
we
it.
basically they all went to the toilet one by one. I sat there. I didn't to go. Anyway, we get back to the table. We'll get up and leave. None of us thought twice about anything. Didn't think about not paying the bill. Didn't think about sneaking up. Didn't think about who had paid the bill.
You thought someone had.
We all
Was
thought
taken
someone
care
had.
of. Yeah.
So we all got up, walked out, and 15 minutes later, we all think, because we're all quite polite. I don't know if you can really can't tell, but I have manners with my parents and so forth.
Just with my parents. And my daughter. That's it.
She's lucky.
No one else.
So eventually we get down the street, 15 minutes or whatever walking. I'm gonna say thank you for
Okay. And the cakes.
And yeah, we're thinking, who paid for the cakes? Who paid for the coffee? And I
Oh
was like,
no.
oh,
Looking around.
yeah. And so there's 3 elderly people, myself, my sister, and then Chloe, my daughter. And we just thought, should we do
Should we go
that?
back?
So was this a discussion, or did you just all go, we can't?
We
Just
did
save
sort of.
face.
We didn't. It was like a 1 minute. Like, should we? No. My parents were like,
We've broken the law.
yeah.
Wow.
That was the only time it actually happened. There was another time where ex was like, let's do it.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
This is it.
Good on you.
At least you
Prior.
learned from
No,
the
that was
previous.
prior, like,
Oh,
This was prior when it was all.
so maybe the universe was telling you actually you should have just done it because you're going to do it anyway, unconsciously.
maybe.
You were.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'd never run out on a bill
Never.
that I know of.
I've never.
I don't know. Did you feel guilt? I think I
Well,
felt guilty.
that day, no, we, I think it was more funny than anything after that. But the thing is, maybe there is guilt because we still think about it today, or it's just a
True.
good story.
It is a good
I
story.
don't know,
it
like
is.
I'm still
And-
like,
I mean, you didn't purposely not pay the
no,
bill.
of course.
You know what I mean?
It's the parents.
That's
Sorry.
what makes it
Somebody
funny. I
thought-
don't
Divorce
blame
family.
Somebody thought somebody had paid it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, here we go. It's innocent here.
I didn't say I was innocent. Definitely not. Definitely not. I am. I think perhaps, when you go out and you go out for brunches, there's all drinks flying around. Obviously, they get you to pay before all the drinks
Yeah.
start flying. Then you usually have an after party that you go to. So I think there was a group of us. I won't say how many, just in case I incriminate people. And half of the group left. So this is a half I don't really know. They left, but they also left without the paid bill. So we also started to leave. It was probably midnight or so. And of course they came running after us. So in the part of the world where we live, salaries aren't that high. I felt the guilt straight away. My other friend was like, take us to jail. Take us to jail. It's fine. I'm like, hush your mouth. Like, seriously. And it was probably within the first year that we had moved here. So take us to jail. I'm like, no, this is not the time to grow those kahunas. Just come back. Come back to me. The other friend was giggling away, as I remember. And then I felt guilt for the person because that's going to come out of someone's salary and tips and everything. So I felt, I'm a better human than you, clearly.
Clearly.
Let me just boost myself up there.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, how interesting that I've literally struck that from my mind though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys eventually end up paying it?
I did. I thought I was a baller.
Everybody's bill?
I think it was about a couple of 500 dirham or something like that.
Something.
So it was fun. Yeah, but
Yeah. But yeah.
the other friend was ready to be taken to jail. That's gonna be kind of more than 500 dirham, and the shame.
£100, yeah?
£100 or
Yeah,
so. Yeah,
wow.
exactly.
It's
So
not a bad bill.
I just did that. But then I always believe it's all mythical and all that, but the universe will pay you back in some way.
Yeah.
I
true,
believe that.
true.
They
I
pay you
found
back
money.
now.
Literally.
With me and Nick.
Okay, cleanse yourself now. I know there's something. Come on, Prince.
He does
Come
it so
on.
often, it's just normal for him.
Exactly. Wait, you pay bills?
It's second nature.
But actually,
who's watching? No.
you do avoid paying bills, I think. I really feel that I just need to say the right things and it will come out of your mind.
I don't actually. Like if I'm with, actually I'm the first person to pay the bill. Like if the bill comes up, I'll be like,
Mr. Chivalrous here.
yeah, but
We must remember that when we go out next.
I don't know. It's just normal.
Restaurants.
Like if you go out
I know,
with
right?
people, pay the bill or split it. Or,
Where we gonna go?
Can I ask you something?
but I will tell you one thing.
In a moment.
I'll give you guys
Oh,
stomach ache.
let's get the
we
tea.
go.
Let's
Here
get
we
the
go.
tea.
Stomach ache, but it's not as bad. We went to a brunch also.
Wait a minute. It needs this. Let's do this. I remember the buttons.
We went to a brunch and we were there quite a few of us and really.
Ryan and the Fairies.
Really?
Yeah.
I was trying to boost you up there.
So my ex had to leave early
Okay.
from the brunch. She had something else to do, work related. So she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave after she ate and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, okay." So I said, "I don't want to pay the bill, of course. She's my ex. I'll pay for both of us."
Fair enough.
So when we were getting, when the bill came, they only counted who was there at the moment.
This is a fair point. I see
Right?
where you're going. Yeah, continue.
The
Yeah,
only
yeah,
counter who was there at the moment. So I was like, what should I do?
yeah. Do you admit it?
Do I admit it?
Conscious.
Do I admit
Conscience,
it?
should I say?
But there was nothing because there was no extra bill on it because it's just the brunch package. You know, it's not like you
Right.
open the extra bill for drinks or
So it's all included, but
they were
yeah.
like, and I asked him, I was like, is this all the whole bill? And they were like, yes.
I love the way he tried to
Yeah.
pay. Just to be like, right, how do I word this?
Yeah.
So I don't have to. Why do I have to be honest?
Yeah.
Oh, that devil and
But
that
everybody
little
was-
angel. on your
Everybody was
shoulder.
already brunch in, and they were like,
Brunch
forget
in.
about it. Forget it.
Brunch in.
Not your fault. Not your problems. I was like,
I think you've done that a few times, haven't you?
yeah, could
Yeah.
possibly.
I think. So have you ever, not paid for something you know you should have? Well, your main story, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's still.
Quite sure. Like, I used to always. Yes, not food wise, but catching the tram.
Okay.
There used to be a machine, and that was all. It's just like pretty much trust system in a sense.
In Australia,
Yeah.
the middle one, the middle tram, like in the middle of the road, or
Yeah, in the middle of the
Yeah.
road, but it also went down.
yeah.
to-
But I mean,
down.
that's the tram. you're
That's the
talking
tram.
about,
Yeah,
small
sorry.
one.
Okay, yeah. So you'd get on, and there was a time when I was a student. I did study once upon a time,
Save your money.
and I would get on the tram, and I was trying to save cash. So I'd sit there, and randomly, you knew randomly there would be conductors coming on,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it would be very random. You would probably
Yeah.
one in 10, 15 times you would see a conductor. This day there was one. So
Were you facing them as well?
No, I
So
saw
walking
it.
down.
I don't remember, but I went like this.
I'm sleeping.
I'm tired.
These
Made the
was-
noises.
And then I get this
everything.
tap on
me?
my shoulder.
Ticket, please.
Tickets.
I'm
Tickets.
sorry, I forgot. I didn't.
Never.
Sorry. I got fined.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah, I got a big fine.
Of course you did.
Like at least 20 times the ticket price.
Really?
At least more, maybe. Yeah, probably even more.
But how much was the tickets of a tram?
Probably only $2. And I think the ticket was about 200 actually, so it's below 100
The
times.
fine was 200.
Something 120, mate. I
Oh,
don't
that will
remember
teach
exactly,
you.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I still do it.
No guilt there. No shame.
In Europe, it's like
I do it a lot in.
What
have
we-
done.
no.
Have done.
In where?
Europe.
Yeah.
Probably
get away with it.
Anyway.
Yeah, even on the Heathrow Express in London, I've managed to get away with it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't chance that.
Yeah, I mean.
Especially
She's
late at
been
night, there's no
caught.
Burngate thing. There's no, you don't have to walk straight through something.
I know what you mean by the tram when, or even if you're somewhere where there really isn't any conductor. 'Cause not all of the trams have
Yeah.
conductors, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have to kind of scan in and then scan out
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
I think, where was the last place I went? Yeah, Porto.
Yeah, that's.
I think
a good-
I've done that
That's
before.
secure. Scan in, scan out.
It's a lot of trust.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a lot of
Are we
trust.
talking about scan in, scan out, or scan in, scan
Yeah,
out?
scan
Do you know
in,
what, though?
scan out.
I've
Yeah.
gone through. I've been in UK somewhere, and then he just. Oh no, it was in France actually, and they've just straight in front of everyone. Didn't give a crap at all.
Okay.
They walk up to the gate thing where you have to scan. Boom, over.
Done.
And New York
Gone.
has done that, I think, right?
Yeah.
Usually you hop the barriers.
Yeah.
I've never
Just
done that.
Blatant. Yeah.
Have you guys ever played credit card roulette?
Credit card roulette. I feel like this is the way he gets away with free meals.
Okay, can I tell you about it quickly?
Yeah.
How much
Go
time
for
we
it.
got? We still got time? Yeah.
Why not?
All right.
Go for it.
So we were in Cape Town a couple of years back for a friend's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So I think day after the wedding, we went. No, it wasn't. It was the day before the wedding. We went for lunch to. I don't know where we went. So we were like 4 of us. Ordered lunch, drinks, everything. We're having a great time. So one of my mates, I don't know if you know. Do you know Sean? Ever met him?
No, I didn't.
South
Met
African
Sean.
Sean?
Yeah.
So he's like, who's paying the bill? So we were all like, to be honest, the bill was in dirham,
Okay.
300.
Okay. For how many of you? Four.
And we were drinking. It's cheap.
Cheap,
Yeah,
It's cheap. So we're like,
Cheap when you got money.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think that's why he was so Christian. He was like, let's play credit card roulette. So I was like, oh yes, here we go.
Is this a thing? I've
Yeah.
never done this.
So we took, they came with the bill. So we're like, okay, make it this much, obviously with the tip and everything.
Okay.
We put the 4 cards there, 2 and 2. And then we took the waiter's hand, closed his eyes,
Oh my goodness.
swung it around like this, and dropped it on a card.
Who had to pay?
Short.
Oh,
Cheating
gosh.
never pays.
She'd never pay.
All right, love it. Guys, have you ever played games like that? Or have you done a runner? Or do you chew or suck? You have a big mouth like Corinne. I don't know, you tell us. You tell us your thoughts. Like, subscribe.
Between a rock and
Yeah.
a hard
Yeah.
print.
That's it.
There you are. And you can follow us on Instagram. You can also follow photographer, videographer at Hot. Thank you guys. Bye.
See you soon. Ciao.
Bye.